Sentier de gloire, de la vie, sentier de gloire. Où nos enfants trouver, oublier, effacer une lumière dorée, brille sans fin tout au bout du chemin. Trouver, oublier, effacer une lumière dorée, brille sans fin.
Guys, hope you are doing well. I'm Kumar, your favorite DSA teacher. When it comes to solving hard unseen DSA problem, which requires lots of complex logic and intuition, okay, hard unseen DSA problems of online assessments, online tests of top tech companies, and competitive programming and coding contest problems. Today, I'm very happy. Think why I'm happy. I'm always happy when my students get selected. So, guys, if I go to the document, this document link will be there in the description of the video. Okay, many of you keep on asking me where is the material is in the description of the video. So guys, the first thing, congratulations to my student for cracking a great offer, very high paying offer off campus from Amazon. Okay, despite not being from a top tier college, she cracked it off campus. My student did it. Congratulations to Sukriti. She has been training very hard with us for DSA, OA, CP, one-to-one mentoring, referrals, everything combined. After 8 to 10 months of hard work, Sukriti has generated the offer. She was a beginner few months back, but now she is awesome at DSA, OA, CP, and she has offer from Amazon off campus. Similar to her, guys, 2 days back this happened, and then 5 days back another student of mine cracked off campus offer from Amazon. Like, there have been so many selections in so many companies, but in today's video I'm thinking of mentioning the Amazon one because it reminds me of my days when I got the Amazon offer a few years back. I was very happy. So Harini, congratulations for cracking off campus offer. She has worked hard since 10-15 months. I know her. I know her struggle. Then, guys, congratulations to Abhirami as well. She has also cracked a very great offer from Amazon. So, congratulations to her. Great job. Great job. So, like this, on a daily basis, we have many selections. Okay. Now, coming to my introduction, I have previously worked at Amazon and Mia.net as a software engineer. And coming to our love for DSA, I have All India Rank 12 in Google Code Jam 2021 and All India Rank 4 in the recent Facebook Hacker Cup. So, guys, if you want the best level DSA plus OA plus EB training in the country, you can join our one-to-one mentoring and personalized training program, where all the live classes are by me, and you get the one-to-one mentoring with me as well. Also, you'll get full stack development feature, system design training feature. You will get referrals of top 500 companies. Many things are there, and we have selections on a daily basis. So if you are interested, you can check the link in the description. We have special offer of New Year on the new batch which has been getting launched. Now, guys, today we are going to solve very interesting problem. Everything is making me so happy today. So hello guys, with the name of God, Ram Ram, we congratulate our student Kaustav Halder for cracking Apple, getting selected in Apple. We gave him daily live DSA plus OA plus CP training for more than 10 months, and he has generated this brilliant result. Really happy for student Kaustaval there. So hello guys, with the name of God, Ram Ram. What students generally do is that in data structures and algorithms in DSA, they just do standard popular DSA sheets like love bobbers, driver, etc. They do the easy standard questions, okay, and maximum all more standard questions from lead code GFG. Then they are failing in this top tech companies online assessments, because online assessments don't ask you repeated standard questions. No, they ask you totally new story based hard unseen DSA problem. So you need to practice high quality OA and CP problems and all type of different tips and tricks for the same. Okay, only then you will be able to crack the OA problem. For example, this was the OA problem asked for CTC 50 lakhs for Amazon, OA fresher SD1 role. So you can get 50 lakh rupees, if you are able to solve this question, reach the interview and crack the interview. So, I will today teach you how to develop your thinking skills, problem solving skills, and analytical skills. Always remember to crack any top tech company's online assessment, you should first of all have very good English comprehension skills. Why? Because they will give you a large paragraph, large story. Once you are able to understand that story, summarize it up in English in 1 to 2 lines, then you should be able to solve the hard unseen DSA question. This will be a question which you have never seen before. So you have to apply your logical and problem solving and analytical skills for it. Okay. So guys, in this particular problem, Amazon, like if I summarize the story for you because you are my lovely student, they are saying that you are given a very big plane, x axis and y axis. You must have studied this, right? X axis and y axis. And you are given n points on it. You are given n points on it. You are given n points. Okay guys, these are the n points, right? If I try to say what is the x comma y coordinate of this point, x coordinate is 4, y coordinate is 2, so this point is 4 comma 2. Like this you can see how many points are given: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So n is equal to 7 in this particular case. But guys, the only issue is that the range of the points can be very large. Like n can be as large as 10 raised to 5. They can give you 10 raised to 5 points, and the coordinates of these points can be anywhere from minus 10 raised to 9 to plus 10 raised to 9. Okay. For explanation purpose, I have taken a very small diagram, but the question is saying that this can go up to 10 raised to 9, and till here it can go till minus 10 raised to 9. Same. Above it can go to plus 10 raised to 9. And in the bottom, this graph might go till minus 10 raised to 9, minus infinity, whatever you want to call it. Okay. So these are the constraints of the problem. And they are saying that we are given you n points. Okay. But now the question arises, guys. What do I have to do with these n points? What do I have to do with these n points? If I scroll below, you will understand that they are saying that n points are given to us. Out of these n points, guys, we have to output the count of good points. Guys, how many points are good here? First of all, you need to know what is the definition of a good point, right, my lovely student? So, guys, the definition of a good point is that a good point is a point if it has a point above, point below, point to the left, and point to the right. Guys, it should be surrounded by points on all the four sides, okay? Perpendicular and parallel. So let's check. Is this point a good point? Okay, so first of all, on the right hand side, is there a point to it? Yes. Is there any point on the left hand side of this point? No. So no, this is not a good point. For a good point, please know that there should be points on all the four sides: above, below, left, and right. Okay, is this a good point? Is this a good point? So we need to check in all the four directions. In all the four directions, there should be some point to know if this is a good point or not. Okay, lovely people. Now, let's check. Is there a point above? Yes. Is there a point on the left hand side? Yes. Is there a point on the right hand side? Yes. Is there a point below? Another point below? No. So guys, this is not good. For a point to be good, it should be surrounded by one point at least on each of the four directions. Okay. So hopefully you got the gist. Similarly, guys, if you quickly observe, you'll come to know, my lovely student, that this is also not good, because here there is no point above. Ram Ram, God is very important, right? All the energy which you have and the success which you want to achieve will come through God only. So always remember God. Ram Ram. This is also not a good point. Why? There is a point below, there is a point on the left hand side, but no point on the right hand side, no point above. So this is also not a good point. Guys, this is a nice case. This one I am saying. Is this a good point? We have to check in all the four directions. Is there any point towards the right of this point? Yes. Is there any point below? Yes. Is there any point on the left hand side? Yes. Is there a point above? Yes. This is a good point. This is a good point. This is a good point. Okay. Ram Ram. So guys, this much is clear, right, to you people? Now I will assume that whoever is watching this video, they know the concepts of basic coding, DSA, hash map, and all that. Okay. Guys, is this a good point? On the left hand side there is, but above, no, there is no point strictly above. Any point on the right hand side axis? No. Down? No. So No, this is not a good point. So guys, there is only one good point. For this particular test case, if you draw the diagram visually, whenever trying to solve this hard unseen OA problems, now always try to make the diagram. Okay. So only one good point is there. So what will be the output for this test case? 1. Because there is a one good point. So let's quickly move to the brute force solution. What will be the brute force solution to this, guys? The solution will be very simple. You will take the input, right, and you will be iterating through all the points. There are 7 points, right? So you will go from first point till the nth point. Okay, so the given point is x comma y. Now how will you know if this is a good point or not? This is the main question. How will you know, guys, if this is a good point or not? The trick is that you will again travel all the points. Two nested for loops, you will again travel all the points, guys. Again travel all the points. Again travel all the points except the point which you are currently traveling. So let's say currently in this for loop, this is my x comma y. Okay, now I will again travel all elements from 1 to n. Okay, I will again travel all the elements, and I will try to find, is there any, I will, when I'm traveling other points. Now let's say I'm now traveling this point. Okay, in this next for loop I'm traveling this point x1 comma y1. Okay, so I can see that y1 is equal to y. I can see that y1 is equal to y. Okay, so both are on the same height. Okay, and I can see that x1 is strictly less than x. So guys, if the y coordinate is same, now it means both the points are on the same height. And x1 less than x means this point is guaranteed on the left hand side. So guys, you can confirm that yes sir, this point is on the left hand side. Okay, and that is the solution to the problem, guys. Okay, so what I mean to say is that when you get this particular x comma y, na, this was my x comma y, right? Now I will again travel all these points. All these points I will travel except x comma y. I will travel all these points. Okay, and I will check each point. Now if I travel this point, is the height of this point same with my height? Yes, my height was also y. What was my height? My height was y equal to 2. You can see the height is 2, right? Height is 2. Height of this guy is also 2. So if height is same and the other guy is having its x coordinate as what? Its x coordinate is 2. And our x coordinate is what? 3. It means guaranteed this point is on the left hand side. So like this, I will again travel all the points and I will try to see, is there any point which is on the left hand side. If yes, I will update my left variable as 1. Okay, so in this next for loop which I am going through now, I will be iterating all other points. Now I will check, is this other point a left point, or is this a right point, or this is a above point, up point, or down point. For each of the 4 directions I should be able to find 1 point. If I am able to find 1 point, I will write left equal to 1, right equal to 1, up equal to 1, down equal to 1. If all of them are 1 after traveling all other points, it means yes, this is connected, this is surrounded by all other 4 points. Okay, so left point, guys, condition, what will be the condition to, like, this is my x comma y fixed. Okay, now what will be the condition to know if a given point is to the right of this point? So let's take this as x2 comma y2. So guys, the condition is that if x2 is equal to x, not sorry, if y2 is equal to y, this is not x2 comma y2, actually this is x2 comma y only. So guys, if this y is this y, basically both these points are at the same height, and this x2 is strictly greater than this x. Okay, this guy's x coordinate is 4, this guy's x coordinate is 3, 4 is strictly greater than 3. It means this guy is on the right hand side, so you can update your right as 1. So guys, similarly for up and down also you can do. If this is my current point x comma y, then what will be the above point in general? Its x coordinate will be same. Okay, it will, the above coordinate and the current coordinate will come at x equal to 3 only. Now so its x will be same. its y will be bigger. Okay, you can like try to get some sense out of that. So y1 will be strictly greater than y. Then you can say that, yeah, I have a point above also, sir. And for the below one, guys, same algorithm will be followed for the below one. Is there any point below x comma y? Yes, there is a point below x comma y. Its x coordinate is also 3. Its y will be, let's say, y2. So if the x is same of both these points and y2 is less than y, then you can say that, yeah, there is a point below. Okay. So guys, this algorithm solves the problem. You can see how just applying simple logic does the problem solving. This is because you're trying to use the analytical skills. So guys, this is the brute force solution which can be implemented in C++, Java, Python. It takes two nested for loops, O of n squared solution. So guys, what we will do, we will iterate through all the points. Ha ha ha. We know that x1, y1 is the current point, right? Yes, sir. Now, we make four variables, up, down, left, right, 0. All are 0. Okay. Ram Ram. Now, guys, I will iterate through all other points except the current points. Okay. So, another for loop. Now, let's say the other points which we are iterating or going through is x2 comma y2. Okay. Now, guys, if x2 equal to x1, this means this is my x1 comma y1. And now I am saying that another points x2 is equal to x1 and y2 is greater than y1. Y2 is greater than y1. So this is x2 comma y2. You can feel it, right? X2 comma y2. You can see that x1 is equal to x2. Both are having x1 x2 value as 3. But its y2 is bigger than this y1. So you can say that this point is above. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's actually that solves the problem. Okay. So I know that now. Yeah, if this is happening, then you can see, yeah, instead of down, I can just write up, right? That, yeah, there is a point above. Okay. If you find a point such that x2 is equal to x1 and y2 is less than y1, I'm assuming this as x1 y1 and this as x2 y2, x2 y2. Okay, I can see that y2 is strictly less than y1. It means, yeah, you have found a point below, so I can write down equal to 1. Down payment. Anyways, jokes apart, Ram Ram, she, Karan, Kumar ki, Ram Ram. So guys, this tells us that, yeah, there is something below, so I will mark the variable down as 1. Now guys, if y2 equal to y1 and x2 less than x1, then there is something in the left. If y2 equal to y1 and x2 strictly greater than x1, then right equal to 1. Like, because I'm using Google Doc, na, some x and y are becoming, capital case, smaller case. So uppercase, smaller case, don't worry about them. Guys, after you have traveled all other points, if you are able to find one point above, up equal to 1, one point below, down equal to 1, one point on the left equal to 1, and any one point on the right equal to 1, comment R means 5 times Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Ram. Then I will write, guys, count equal to count plus 1. This basically means that, yes, this point is a good point. Count equal to count plus 1 means that x1, y1 is a good point. Okay. So guys, two nested for loops and it solves the problem in n square time complexity. Okay. Now guys, we have to do the optimization and our job will be done. Oh, so guys, what is the optimization? Think about it. Like, you can pause for a minute and think what to do. So guys, this is my current point x comma y, right? Can I know in O of one time if this is good or not? If you can know if this is good or not in O of one time, then the problem will be solved in O of n, right? Because there are n points. How many points are there, guys? There are n points. For each point, you will know the answer in O of 1. So for n points, you will know, if for 1 point you know the answer in O of 1, for n points, you will know the answer in O of n. So guys, the trick is, what is the trick you want to know? Let's say this is my current point x comma y. This is my current point x comma y. Okay. Okay, so This is my current point x comma y. I am also very happy, you are also very happy. So now what to do? You want to know if there is some point above or if there is some point below me. What is the x? X is equal to 3. Guys, what if I store a hash map where largest of 3 tells me immediately that for this particular line, this particular line x equal to 3, largest of 3 should tell me for this line, which you can see, this line is x equal to 3, right? For this line x equal to 3, which is the point with the biggest y? Guys, which is the point with the biggest y? You will say, sir, this y equal to 5, right? Y equal to 5. So let's say largest of 3 is nothing but 5. Largest of 3 is what? If I make a straight line at x equal to 3, which is the point having the biggest y coordinate for x equal to 3, it's 5. So largest of 3 is 5. Similarly, guys, what is the smallest of 3? For this line x equal to 3, guys, which is the smallest coordinate coming on x equal to 3. This is the smallest coordinate, right? Its y is equal to 1. So smallest of 3 is 1 if you check the height. Now guys, knowing the largest and the smallest on that line is enough to know if there is something above or below. मेरे कहने का मतलब ये है कि अगर तुम x, y पर हो ना, तो अगर तुम्हारे पास लार्जेस्ट ऑफ x की वैल्यू पड़ी हुई है एंड स्मॉलेस्ट ऑफ x की वैल्यू भी तुम्हारे पास पड़ी हुई है, ठीक है, तो तुमको एक झटके में पता चल जाएगा ना कि लार्जेस्ट ऑफ x अगर मेरे ऊपर है और स्मॉलेस्ट ऑफ x मेरे नीचे, मतलब हाँ ऊपर नीचे कुछ एग्जिस्ट करता है. What I am trying to say is that if somehow magically you know the values of largest of 3 and smallest of 3 know of 1, let's say God has created a magical function which can tell you for line x equal to 3, which is the coordinate with the largest y value 5, for x equal to 3 line, which is the coordinate with the smallest y value 1. Now this is enough information to know if there is something above x comma y. What is our x comma y? Our x comma y is 3 comma 2. Okay, so if largest of 3 is greater than our y coordinate, our y coordinate is what? Y is what? 2. If largest of 3 is greater than 2, then you can say na that yes sir, there is something above. And if smallest of 3 is strictly less than 2, then you can say yes sir, there is something down, I'm sure about it, sir. Smallest of 3 means what? For this line x equal to 3, the coordinate at the end, the coordinate at the end will surely be below than our current coordinate, na? Feeling aa gayi? Feeling? So guys, if you just maintain the track of the largest coordinate above and the largest coordinate below for x equal to 3, na, immediately you will know if there is something above or not. Got it? And it works no matter how many points are there, this algorithm will work. Okay, let's say this was your x comma y, okay, and there were, let's say, few more points like this. Okay, what would be largest of 3 here? Largest of 3 would be 5. What would be smallest of 3? Smallest of 3 would be, this is -1 now. Like for this line x equal to 3, the coordinate with the smallest y value is what? -1, right? So smallest of 3 would be -1. Now just check. What is our current y value? Our current y value is 2. So if y is less than largest of 3 and y is strictly greater than smallest of 3, if y is less than the largest coordinate, if y is less than largest coordinate, okay, it means there is something above, so you can write up equal to 1. And if y is greater than the smallest of 3, the bottommost candidate, if it is greater, you can say yes sir, there is something down below. How to calculate largest of three and smallest of three, we will discuss that later. But let's assume you have at your disposal the largest of x and smallest of x whenever you need it. So they are telling you the answer in O of 1 na. So the same algorithm, love you guys, I've discussed here. You can see your current point is x comma y. For this particular point x, if you know the largest and smallest y, task is done. Largest x tells you the coordinate x comma y1, where y1 is the largest possible y1 possible. Okay. Smallest of x tells you the coordinate x comma y2, where y2 is the smallest y2 possible for line x equal to, for line x equal to 3 or our given x. Okay. So guys, if largest of x is greater than y, you can just write yes sir, there is something above. If smallest of x is less than y, for the current point you can say down equal to 1. So guys, you will just write one for loop. Okay, only one for loop. You get your x1 y1 or x or y, and then you just write this condition. If largest x greater than y, up equal to 1. If smallest x less than y, down equal to 1. We at least know how to calculate up and down now. Okay, ram ram. Now guys, how will we calculate largest of x and smallest of x? We need to pre-calculate guys. Before running this algorithm na, we are running which algorithm? We are iterating through all the points x comma y. Then we are checking if largest of x is strictly greater than y, then I am saying up equal to 1. And similarly, if smallest of x is strictly less than y, I am saying down equal to 1. Okay. But how will you know largest of x and smallest of x? So before this for loop, na, there will be an independent for loop where we again travel through all the points x comma y. Whenever you see x comma y, na, what you will do? You will say largest of x is nothing but whatever largest of x you got till now, comma y, and smallest of x is nothing but whatever smallest of x you got till now, minimum of s of x comma y, sxy. So guys, O of n above, and then after this O of n here, O of 2n will be the total number of operations, which is O of n time complexity. Okay. So this basically solves the whole problem actually. Okay. So that's what I have done here intelligently. You can check it out. So guys, only knowing the extreme points are enough. जरूरी नहीं है कि तुम उसके ऊपर का पॉइंट देखो, जो सबसे ऊपर आ रहा है डायरेक्ट उसको ही चेक कर लो ना. अगर जो सबसे ऊपर आ रहा है वो तुमसे ऊपर नहीं है तो बाकी पॉइंट्स का क्या ही मतलब है. Okay, that's the best thing about the algorithm, that if this is the point under consideration na, there can be multiple points above it, but I am smartly checking directly the topmost point, because if the topmost point is above me, others will obviously be above me. I don't need to check them, I only need one point above me. So I am checking the extreme above guys. I'm checking the extreme below point here. So up problem is solved, down problem is solved. Now guys, left, right, same you can do. Make another two hash maps to know the left extreme and to know the right extreme. If all of them come up to 1, guys, the problem is solved. Okay. Like how could we do that? For example, this was x comma y, right? So I would make for this line y equal to 2, right? So I will make an another hash map largest y. Largest y of 2 will tell me that for this line y equal to 2, which is the x coordinate biggest one? This x equal to 4. So largest y of 2 is 4. Then smallest y of 2. Basically for this line y equal to 2, which is the smallest y coordinate? Which is the, like for this line y equal to 2, which is the smallest coordinate? This coordinate's x value is 1. So guys, our point is what? X comma y. Our y is 2 and our x is what? 3. So guys, if largest of y of 2 was what? 4. If this guy is strictly greater than our y, is greater than our y, then you can say that yes, something is on the right hand side. And similarly, if smallest of y of 2, what is the smallest of y of 2? It is 1. If this value is strictly less than our x coordinate is 3, right? If this value is strictly less than our x coordinate, okay, here also I should have written x, okay, then you can see, yes sir, there is something on the left hand side. So just checking the extreme is enough. Such a nice problem, right? I loved it. So 4 hash maps you will create, okay. So when I am traveling here na, like, first I will do the pre-calculation here, okay. I will travel through all the points x comma y, and my 4 hash maps will be calculated here. Then I will, in the second for loop, after independently and not nested, I will check if x comma y is good or not in just 4 if else conditions, and the problem gets solved. So guys, the same thing I've written here. You can see, pre-calculating 2 hash maps largest and smallest are enough to know in O of 1 about the up and down status of current point x comma y. When you see x comma y, do largest of x equal to max of largest of x comma y. Smallest of x is equal to minimum of smallest of x comma y. R 5 times ram. Okay. Now when I come below, similarly 2 more hash maps pre-calculations can be done for the left and right extreme. Okay. Time complexity, 2 times you will have to travel all the points. So 2n, but total number of operations is 2n. But come when it comes to time complexity, you can ignore the constant number. You can call it as O of n. Though in the actual online assessments, you should be focused about the total number of operations. Only then it will pass all the test cases, right? Not theoretical. Practically also you have to see. Guys, 4 hash maps, in the worst case, all the hash map size can be n because there are n points. Please make sure you check the input method and take properly the input. They are giving you 2 arrays, okay? X array, Y array to denote xi, comma yi. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Ram Ram. With the name of God, Ram Ram. Ram Ram.